Juan and Robyn are at home.
Mm-hmm.
Robyn mentions all the noise that's been going on.
It's noise.
Mm-hmm. And Juan says it's all stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And Robyn is, look, we chose to move forward with getting married. We had our situation.
Mm-hmm.
We argued. We did what we had to do.
Mm-hmm.
We're good now. She just wasn't expecting the firestorm when they addressed it on the podcast.
That's interesting.
Juan actually told her not to address it on the podcast.
Mm.
But she did it anyway. She did it behind a paywall. And that's also what got people fired up, because you getting paid to be here to tell your story. Anyway, Juan says that he gives random homeless people money.
Okay.
And the girl from Canada, she lost her wallet at the casino. She was coming to visit a Ravens player. He just got her the hotel room. Cause he be out here giving homeless people money all day, every day in Baltimore.
She is giving us the scene and her opinion at the same time, y'all. Keep going, Blair. You're doing amazing.
Thank you. Robyn said if he was at the hotel, why not just go for it? Juan tried to be funny, talking about, did you see the girl? Then he said he effed up and he was too friendly. He says he's just too nice. He's just too nice of a guy.
Oh, I like that.
Juan keeps saying the story sounds weird, but it's the truth. Robyn said Juan wouldn't make something up that stupid. Robyn brings up the laundromat situation. And they went to the laundromat to wash the practice jerseys for the team. Yeah. He was chilling with Coach Bree at the nail salon. He was like, she's beautiful. She's attractive. Like, people going to talk. I'm handsome.
Yeah, listen here.
It is what it is. She fine.
Don't break your arm. Pat yourself on the back, Juan. I hear you, though.
And he's like, if you see an attractive dude with an attractive woman, people are going to think stuff. Juan lost his job. He said, man, I just wasn't winning enough games.
Okay.
He was losing too much, I guess. And Robyn says people think he lost his job for other reasons. Of course, we all heard about the scandal about the boy that was assaulted and mistreated at the school. Told Juan about it, and he did not report it or do anything about it.
Prayers to all parties involved.
But he just lost too many games. Juan hates giving these stories any energy, and he really just wants to focus on raising his boys.
Listen here, I think it'd be disrespectful of me to go first since this is Blair's show. So Blair, you go have at it. What did you think about that first scene? Go ahead.
I felt like they were putting it all out there to talk about, which I'm like, thank you for starting the season off with this, because this is the issue at hand.
Teach me. So
they all talked about it and they got it all out, but it's still BS.
Ooh.
It's still BS.
How so?
I don't believe anything Juan says. Absolutely nothing. Okay, the practice jerseys. Okay, I can believe that y'all were down at the laundromat watching the practice jerseys. But do the coach got to be there?
No.
Or does it usually the assistant coach and like people who volunteer or teams? I mean, I don't know. I'm not into college sports like that.
In my head, I'm
like, the coach don't usually have to be at the laundromat.
No, that's usually the equipment manager and things of that nature, and especially I would think the campus would have something to where they can watch the jerseys. It is the school's team, but I don't know nothing. But continue. So
yeah, they was watching the jerseys, but why was you down there watching the jerseys? And for him to sit up here and say like this woman is so beautiful and so attractive, and Robyn, she over here talking about, yeah, they say she looked like me. They say she looked like me. He was silent.
Oh, yeah. You looking at me? I see.
I'm just saying he was silent, and then at the end he's like, look, I'm just trying to focus on my kids. What about your relationship? Are we focusing on that at all? With all the scandal that's going on, is Robyn getting any focus, any attention? Nah, we focusing on the boys. We ain't worried about all this. Well, that's all I got to say. What do you want to say?
For now, well, I'm positive you gonna cut me off. So I guess we know your answer to the question that I asked in the beginning.
Absolutely.
Do we believe Juan's stories?
Only about the jersey.
Only about the jersey. I don't believe any of his stories.
Okay.
And this is what I'm sure a lot of people in relationships can attest to this. When you're in love, or when you feel like your life is hinged to a person, like basically attached to where it's like, I can't be by myself because I don't know how my life is going to be without this person. Yeah. You start saying things that doesn't make no sense. She said that she doesn't believe that Juan is that stupid.
I believe it.
Me too. For one, you should never apologize for being a good person. if you are a good person. This whole thing, this woe is me, like, I'm a nice person, good person. If a person needed if a person needed a room in the hotel, I just got him a room in the hotel. Maybe I shouldn't have been that nice. He said, I messed up. I effed up on that. I effed up on that. Why are you apologizing if you really didn't do anything? If it's really innocent, I'm never apologizing. Listen, as weird and crazy as it may be, if my wife questioned me and be like, there's something out there saying that you was out there and you brought a woman to the hotel, I'm like, yeah, she needed a room. She lost her wallet. I know it looks crazy, but that's the truth. I'm not apologizing for it. The truth is the truth. And I'm never going to argue with the truth. But the thing about it, if that was an isolated event and we wouldn't have these other things, the nail salon, the laundromat, things like that, then I'm going to circle back to that one event and be like, so you just, out of everybody in this hotel, you wanted to be captain, save a person, right? And buy this person a room to. It doesn't sound believable because each story sounds more and more stupid.
And why are you friends with people in Canada for? You all the way in Maryland. It's not like you live in New York.
Listen here.
You just friends with random people in Canada, look, Mr. Friendly.
Listen, he said a Ravens exploit. Listen here. I'm not going to say he's not famous, but he's not as famous as he used to be when he was playing, and he wasn't even like a star player.
Yeah, that's true. He can know people. I can relax on that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, he's not in the limelight for his celebrity. He's a coach. I kind of in some instance, some people feel bad for Robyn. I don't feel bad for Robyn because I think Robyn knows that her husband is lying, but for the camera, she's playing it up as if we gotta be a united front. I think she knows that when they finally got married and things like that. I was gonna say vow renewal, but it was an actual marriage.
Yeah.
When they finally got married and things like that, I think it was at that moment she made the decision that this represents a clean slate. And basically, everybody talking about it now is talking about pre-married Robyn.
Yeah, like that's old stuff.
Yeah, that's old stuff. But be careful, because if he feels like he got away with it, he's going to think he can get away with more and more stuff. That's why it's just coming out. He's sloppy so far, based on my first time watching this show, fully through, first scene, he is a sloppy guy. Very sloppy. Walk us through the second scene, Blair.
Next we have...